Hello, listening audience, and welcome back to another round of Sweetstone Escapes Origins, or Sweet Escapes Origins. I can fucking remember the name of my own goddamn series. Sorry, it's been a while. I'm tired. It is I, your beloved Whirlwind Gale, DM for the day, and I am once again joined by my beloved players. Beloved players, let's rattle off your names in sequential order, please.
Hi, I'm Kay, your existential crisis. And, I play Honey Cookie.
You're not dumb and we love you!
You are very lovely. Trust us on
I
this
don't
fact.
think that's what they said, but sure. Hi, I'm Staria. Local, whatever the fuck. I'm playing, Sweet and Sour Berry Cookie. Berry Cookie for short.
Woo! That leaves me. Hi everyone, I'm V Wild, back it again with the unsocialized little fuck. Geo! God, it's a gremlin.
Yes,
Our
we love
beloved
her.
gremlin.
I hold her,
Hi.
she bites my hand.
Hi, I'm RJ, and I'm playing the designated oldest sibling of the group, Sugar Glass Cookie, also known as SG.
And hi, I am Morsky, also known as Morskiej, and I am playing Sugar Star Cookie. Everything happens so much, and she's happy to be here.
Sugar Star, Sugar Glass, Geo, Berry, and Honey, my beloveds.
Yes.
Beloved heroes of the new age. My dearest, darlingest disaster quintet.
Woe be upon the adults around them, because they need to deal with child protagonists.
Oh god, not only are they protagonists, they're child protagonists!
God.
That joke will never not be funny.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
now and then, there is a child protagonist loose in Parthenia.
Shh, we haven't found Parthenia yet.
Fair point!
What? What?
We're in
Parthenia!
We're in Sweetstone, my guy. That's the country that we're in.
Sweetstone isn't a country, Sweetstone is a continent. Actually,
Where's
Sweetstone
the
is the name of the
continent?
world.
Yeah.
Sweetstone's the name of the world. The country you're in doesn't have a name yet.
Yes,
That's
fucking wreck,
fine.
dude.
Actually, you're not in a
Wow.
country right now, and I think that's a perfect way to loop back into where we left off.
Yep.
So,
Deeby
You're
deeby.
fucking inceptioning this bitch.
Let's go.
we are indeed inceptioning up in this bitch, because today on Sweet Escapes, we are doing a fun and funky Mindscape episode. Woo!
You're psychotic.
Let's go. Time
Everyone
to go inside a cookie's head. Don't ask me how this works.
Yep, so in the last episode, you guys traversed the Kingdom of Cocoa. You met Ruby Chaco, who was introduced to you by Red Licorice, and then you were promptly introduced to a fucking deity.
Yeah.
Who has impeccable naming skills for the Rock Army.
She does, and she's very supportive of the Rock Army. She loves your efforts. You're doing amazing, kiddos.
Yeah.
Very, very powerful, very beautiful.
Very powerful.
Yep.
Um,
I said it the other
But-
way around, but yes.
you are valid. But, she has asked you guys to do her an teensy tiny, itsy bitsy, teeny bit of a favor and get her warlock out of brain jail.
We're
Still time to
psychonauts
be
in this bit.
psychonauts, even if this isn't that series.
Shh, that's another series entirely. Now you're just crossing wires that should not be crossed.
Stop crossing the streams, you guys.
Fair point. Fair point.
This isn't a crossover episode.
Yet.
Terrible
Alright.
job, everyone.
We drag ourselves back on track.
Everyone get back on the rails, god damn it.
What was neglected to have been mentioned so far is that said brain jail was caused by a fucked up shadow plague. Which I think is a pertinent point to bring up.
Oh
Yeah.
That's true.
Definitely. And we're throwing a
Well
wrench
said.
at that.
Though if it helps, I think the shadow plague dislikes light, and I point to this party, and let's see whether the light cantrip gets put to good use again.
God, I'll kill you.
Yeah, my eyes disliked that light as well. I went blind for a bit, remember?
Fair point. It's a last resort. It's a last resort.
I mean, I don't know if that miracle's gonna happen again, honestly. Casting a cantrip can only
try.
help so much.
Hee-hoo.
Okay, I
You
can cast
hee-hoo at
magic.
us.
I can cast magic missile on the darkness. It's gonna be fine.
Cool.
He, and dare I say, who?
Yep. So
I
anyways,
just thought, but I'll save it for later.
Ooh, I know what creature I'm using as well. I found the creature I'm gonna use.
Oh,
fun.
delightful. Horrifying.
Well,
That can only bode well.
I mean, it's called a shadow.
Oh, it's one of them bitches. Okay.
Hammer Keeper. It's Citizen Cacao. They put bugs in it.
Bless.
Oh my.
Alright,
Kingdom
Before we
Hearts.
before we do that, shove us back on track.
Yep.
Okay, we need to derail ourselves back.
We have successfully managed to cuddle pile after fucking SG got over the emotional overflow from their unexpected headmate. 'Cause turns out-
Unexpected brain roommate.
Yeah, it turns out unexpected brain roommate grieved a lot upon seeing fucking coma cookie.
Yeah.
They were roommates.
Coma Coco.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm pretty sure we all know who the brain roommate by now is, but I'm looking at
We
Coco
don't know
and
in
it's just
character.
okay. In character, we don't know. Which fair,
I
but
have
I'm
my
just
theories,
looking
but
at that.
I think it's spoilers.
SG also has theories, but
Indeed.
And everyone else is blissfully unaware for now.
Yes.
Question mark.
Hee-hoo.
Okay. Anyways, back into the game, baby.
Back in the breach, as they say.
once more onto the breach.
Into the thick of it.
Thank you.
Okay, so now that I've got my head screwed on right, roll me perception, squad.
You got it.
Let's go.
We are starting off so fucking well. Great.
That is a 10.
Alright, what's your perception? +3.
Oh, I just can't read. That's actually really good.
Actually,
I
oh wow.
missed the one.
Oh wow.
I read 5.
Actually, wait, this
almost
reminds
getting
me.
that one.
Do I need to roll for 10?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Oh,
Roll your
yeah.
2D roll your
your
2d20s.
Unless you have portents already written down, in which case don't roll portents.
I
All
think 'cause-
right.
holy
Oh my
bleep,
God,
a 20 and a
nice.
6. I'm going to, you know what, I'm placing this in my notes. So
Yeah, put them in your notes.
There's a prize tool that'll help us later.
Definitely.
yeah.
Useful little tricks.
Considering that's a nat picking 20 is one.
Okay, let's go from the bottom to the top in terms of who got what. So we start with Honey Cookie. Honey Cookie, you have wound up at the bottom of this pile.
Oh, hun.
Oh,
Oh, no.
There is a pile up of cookies in this brain space, and you are now being slightly squished under said cookie pile up.
Oh no.
That is all you perceive is just help, help, I'm being compressed.
Oh gosh.
Which takes us to Sugar Star. Sugar Star, it's dark. It's dark. That's about all you can figure out is it's dark in here.
Hey, quick question. She does technically have dark vision. Is this a darkness that would be affected?
This is
that would
advanced
affect-
darkness.
This is advanced darkness.
Cool, great, lovely. She's actually gonna be a bit like... It's new, it's interesting, it's kind of worrying. She's going to tug on the person above her and like say, hey, I can't see past this darkness.
It's Mindscape darkness. It's advanced darkness. Who's after that? Who's after
Unsocialized fuckholder Geo.
that? Geo, my beloved. Actually, you and Barry kind of see the same thing. Because you two are like 1 point apart. I'm not going to do something different for both of you. Sorry.
That's valid.
No problem.
So, Geo and Barry, my two beloveds. You guys take a look around. You also notice it's fucking dark in here. You fucking can't barely see shit. But you are in some place that looks like it's made from the same kind of architecture as the rest of the Kingdom of Cocoa, almost. But worse.
Mm-hmm.
That's
so, like,
what I can
crumbling
give you
down?
is just crumbling down or caught in the middle of a war or something. There's no one around. Any windows that you can catch sight of are just pitch black. Some of them have been cracked open and there are, shattered bits of glass across the floor. It is a dark and war-torn world that you have found yourself in. Which brings us to the one with the fucking eyes. SG. So you look around. You look at this advanced darkness. You perceive everything everyone else has, namely that this is a very, very fucked up area. But you also see... Well, it's not really what you see in terms of one thing, it's what you feel. And that is that it is windy as hell. It fucking windy, my dude. It fucking wimby.
Interesting.
It is very, very windy, and the wind carries the sound of distant battles, of memories of fights long gone, of screams on a distant wind. There are some in there that seem very familiar to you, but we'll cover that later. Something else that you notice as you kind of look down from where you are situated at the top of this pile up of cookies is that you and your friends all look very different.
Oh?
Oh? Eyes?
Hello?
So, you all know how you guys appear in the regular living realm. You know how your faces look. And your faces haven't changed, but the way you appear has changed. Instead of being, made of dough and sugar and jam the way you're supposed to be, it's like you're made up entirely of light and shadow. Your entire form, each of you just picked out by blocks of color in the shades of your soul, in the shades of your soul gem, with deep shadows and just the barest bit of a light outline around the deepest of those shadows, while other parts where the light in the air, what little light there is in the area, hits your face, being awash in color.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Huh. Also, I know we had a whole conversation about this earlier, but what does happen if, say, Star tries to cast the light cantrip?
Does Star try to cast the light cantrip?
I think she attempts to pull out her staff and light it up, yes.
It doesn't work.
Lovely.
Oh.
Boy.
Star doesn't like that. She's telling the others.
Oh?
Oh,
That's nice, but I'm sort of trapped beneath everyone.
Oh, we
Whoops.
Oh. Yeah, good point.
Just gonna quickly slide off. Everyone.
Thanks, Sherry.
Star has her arm out, like, I'm trapped too. Pull me out.
She's gonna slide off the top and start helping people up.
It's-
Um,
I'd like
Help,
to.
help, we're being compressed.
I like.
did
Oh, sorry. You go.
did Rhoda make it into the dream with us?
Yes.
Cool.
Right, I'm
Heck
just
yeah.
imagining, like,
Thank God we're
Vera
not
and
crushed
Star.
under the bear.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, quick
Or
question.
like
Where
memory keeper, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey,
Where is
actually,
Bear Friend, by the way?
so you guys take a look behind you at Bear Friend. Bear Friend looks a lot scarier than you're used to.
Ooh.
Huh.
What have you done to my Rhoda?
Well, I think you should look at what's happened to yourself as well.
Rhoda, by the way, has become a very, very large bear. Like, she was a big bear in the real world. In the dream world, she's fucking massive. She's a fucking massive bear with pitch black fur, faintly illuminated in the colors of Geo's soul gem, and just big, sharp teeth. You are very glad that this bear is on your side.
Hey, you know, when Rhoda's this side, I bet we could all ride them.
Oh my god.
That is the first thing that came to mind. We all ride and charge on Bear.
We ride
You
it
write it down.
Point of inspiration to both of you for the perfect sync on that.
Oh my god.
That was fucking superb.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can hear me laughing, but I'm dying.
God.
God.
So-
same brain cell moment.
I will just say, as a gag, before Geo gets off of the other two, because she's like third and pouch, she does just do an extra squish.
Oh.
It's just those are siblings.
Aw.
She's allowed to be a mild menace and show affection.
Aww.
You're our
Yeesh.
beloved. Hmm.
Beloved.
Honey Tiki gets up and dusts himself off a bit and says, "You know, riding the bear doesn't seem like a bad idea. We don't know what's in here, so it'd be best to stay as close to each other as possible. And the bear is probably our gonna be good protection too."
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I guess the general rules of don't split the party are a smart idea. And
Yeah,
I guess the question is where we go from here.
What's that? Immediately split the party? Okay!
No,
I'm gonna don't
No,
slap
no,
my
no,
little
Gio.
sibling.
I feel like the Star actually grabs hold of like Geo's jacket, but if Geo moves because she has a piddly -3 to strength, Star is just tugged along.
It's Geo doesn't actually, it's just she perked up and it's just like, okay.
Anywho.
SG does close their eyes briefly to get a pin on the direction that the sounds are coming from. That they can hear.
So here's the thing about that. They seem to be coming from everywhere.
Ah, lovely.
Worrying.
Mindscape.
Gotta love it.
Mindscape indeed.
I think, in absence of any other ideas, perhaps we just wander around? This is someone's mind. Surely it'll be able to take us where we need to go.
Yeah, we'll be directed somewhere, and then we can see whether it's going towards or farther away from where we need to go.
Yeah, as long as we stick together.
Actually, Star does seem to get a thinky thought, and I have detect magic. Do you think I should try casting it?
I don't know. There's if
Like,
I
since
don't.
Star can cast it as a ritual, which won't burn up a spell slot.
It does take 10 minutes, though.
Yeah, but what I am thinking is that this is a mindscape. And it like you don't usually go to places like this. This place is probably fucking drenched in magic, and you might get a fucking headache. And
That is a fair point.
I mean, maybe nothing venture, nothing again. I don't know.
Ritual cast it as we're on the move. Worst comes to worst, if it is bright as fuck from the auras, just dismiss as well.
Yeah. Okay, I shall do that then.
Be careful.
I will. So, yeah, Star is gonna be ritual casting detect magic. I
As the
suppose.
party proceeds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bless you.
Isn't it?
Alright, is that everyone got what they're doing?
Yep.
Mhm.
Gio's got a thought, but I think Gio will bring it up later.
That fills me with fear.
No, it's not fear. It's not fear. It's just contemplating. This is Gio having thinky thoughts.
SG has pulled out its rapier, ready to should something happen.
Oh, yeah, Star
Barry-
already has her staff.
Barry
Ritual
has
casting.
has her rapier and shield out.
Spear and bear. Bear spear.
Beloved.
Ride into battle with a spear on a bear!
Everyone who doesn't run away will be trampled.
God, does everyone in this party just have a big stick?
No, I have a whole bunch of smaller ones too.
Honey only has a small stick and a hammer.
Honey and SG handshaking, we are the only ones without sticks. Oh, boy. But, so you guys just pick a direction and proceed, huh?
Yeah.
We are still
Mhm.
lunching. It's, I guess, as well, it's up to you to decide when those 10 minutes are up and if there's magic going on. Can that proceed?
Well, I'll say, like, while you guys are on the move, I'll give a little bit of description and then I'll tell you what you see with detect magic. How about that?
Sounds like a plan.
So, going off of your earlier perception rolls, because I'm not going to make you roll perception twice in less than half an hour.
Much appreciated.
So, Star, you're a little focused on your spellcasting. You don't notice anything. And Honey, I think it's safe to say this is an unusual situation and you're a bit on the uneasy side, yeah?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So you're kind of just focusing on making sure that everyone's still with the party. Barry and Geo, you guys are riding the bear and looking around. As you go through this world, it seems to get worse.
Mhm.
Ooh.
It seems to get darker. The shadows deepen. The wreckage around you gets worse. You are in the entryway of this mindscape where things were somewhat put together, somewhat held stable. You know, you were up against essentially the walls of the mindscape where all of this was being kept at bay. You were against those big and sturdy walls. As you go further in, it's darker and it is more wrecked. And you are surprised by how fast it turns from desolate to terrifying.
Ah.
Because out of the corner of your eyes, you can both see movement, something moving too fast to be caught. You can hear the sounds of lanterns shattering, followed by distant screams. And that's all you catch. And then, Sugar Glass, what you catch as you're looking around in, preparation, you have your sword at the ready. You see all of this, and you also catch that it's the same buildings. You go deeper in, and that one area just loops, but with every loop, it gets darker and more shattered and more broken. And you hear the wind wailing, you hear people calling for help, not anywhere you could possibly reach, but distant. It feels like a memory. It feels like when you have seen memories that don't belong to you in the past, but you're not seeing anything. You're just hearing it and feeling the anguish behind it. And you catch those things that move too fast out of the corner of your eyes, and sometimes they look like horses, sometimes they look like dragons, sometimes they look like moths or wolves or any number of creatures that people can be frightened of, racing past pitch black creatures made of shadow with deep violet eyes that glint with just a smidgen of red. And Sugarstar, with your detect magic, you're looking around, and the others were right. Barry was absolutely right. This place is near blindingly drenched in magic, but it's not blinding because it's not bright. Instead of being drenched in glowing light, everything is covered in just what looks like this heavy, sticky red-purple aura of just dark magic. You can't even determine what kind of magic it is. You just know that it's wrong because this is something new. This is something outside of anything your books have told you about. This isn't any school of magic you're aware of, or maybe it's several at once. It looks like it could be enchantment, it could be illusion, it could be divination, it could be conjuration, it could be abjuration, even with some of the different shapes and colors that you're seeing. But all of it has melted together into this unholy, unsavory amalgamation of just bad.
Yeah, Star is unnerved, and she's going to do her best to tell the others what she's sensing.
Oh dear.
Is can can she make an attempt at parsing out this magic, or if there's an area that has a bigger concentration of the bad wrong magic or less?
Arcana.
Okay. 25.
25.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
High five. Good job. Yeah. So you're looking at it and you're trying to explain it to the others, and that makes you look closer because there's got to be some rhyme or reason to this mess. And you can see, you eventually parse out that this magic is the Shadow Plague in action. It is several spells layered over each other. It is several spells that you haven't seen, but you managed to figure out what some of them, at least what their schools of magic are, and at least sort of what they do. It's like some unholy combination of imprisonment and dream and fear and a bit of the spell Chaos, which is fun.
Oh,
Ah.
don't like that. Don't like
Oh, no.
that.
Oh no.
We've had
Yeah,
just
just
looking-
bearable experiences with Gias over in the draft house.
We don't
Your
go
party
there.
doesn't know anything about that.
Quit crossing the streams.
See.
This is not a crossover episode. Stop it.
Nope. Forget I said anything.
All I'm going to say is, like, Kistar looks upon this. Big yikes, bro.
Yeah, you're
He's also attempting to parse this out to the others.
you're looking at it, and there are other spells thrown in, things that are new spells, things that are not spells you've ever encountered in any book you've read. Things that are just very clearly meant to make whatever this is spread and make it keep you trapped in your own mind.
Yikes. Star is looking at this and quietly deciding that when she is able, she is going to learn this spell magic. Because wow.
Do you say that it's got the spell Dream in it?
He does.
SG is swapping out their rapier for their blades.
Hmm.
I think Star is going to note this and is actually going to ask why.
Well, I mean, they're called the Dreaming Blades. It might help. I don't know.
It's a good point.
Oh, one more detail for you, Star. Because you
Oh?
did mention you were looking for an epicenter, right? Someplace where all of this is coming from?
Yeah, either
Mhm.
like a place where it's more focused, it's coming from, or even where it might be less prevalent to. Because it would probably be good to check out those areas, try and find some.
So you look forward. You look down the path that you and your party have been following, riding on Rhoda.
Mhm.
As you go forward, this stuff gets thicker and thicker, and until in front of you there is just, you can see as you're looking down this path, the deeper you go, the heavier this magic gets, the stronger this magic gets. And you look around, and with Detect Magic, you can actually catch sight of some of these shadow creatures that have been racing past you, and you see they're ignoring you for a reason. They're all headed towards the center.
Huh. Okay, everybody, you now know this information.
All the shadows.
Cool.
This is replaying the. This is probably replaying Dark. I forgot the name.
Dark Sorceress.
No. The person.
Bittersweet Cocoa.
Yeah, this is probably replaying Bittersweet Cocoa's memories. I think we might be getting. This might mean that we'll be getting to an important event soon.
Hopefully. I get the feeling we're going to need to fight a whole bunch of these shadow creatures when we reach there.
Definitely, yeah.
Try to
Just
keep
a
them at
feeling.
distance if you can.
What?
Could you repeat that, please?
SG just went, try to keep them at a distance if you can.
Star nods. And, like, if she notices one, she'll, like, if it isn't going too fast, she'll, like, attempt to warn the others where it is.
I think Gio would like to do something now. It's foolish, but it's also directly related to Gio, so it kind of makes sense why she wants to.
Are you going to try and chomp the mindscape?
Yes.
Oh
Don't
no!
chomp
Don't!
the shadow plague infected
Don't.
mindscape! I don't know why that's something I need to say!
No.
It's
Star is going to directly tell you, please do not. I can see the magic here.
Yeah, Gio's not
Also,
going to
are
say
you
it out.
are you
I'm
going
telling you.
are you going to like get off of Rhoda? Because if you were trying to get out of Rhoda, Barry's just gonna put a hand on your shoulder, just like, please don't. We don't want to get. We shouldn't get separated.
I won't go. But she is just like sliding off because Gio's entire special ability relies on crunching on rocks and understanding the terrain, and one of the best ways of being able to keep things at a distance is to be able to control the terrain. So in Gio's head, she's doing exactly as they're trying to do. And there is rubble, so she's not articulating this out loud, but she is listening to what everyone is saying and going, okay, here's a plan, in her head. So she is going to be looking for, like, a bit of rubble as they go past. Like, she's sticking close to Rhoda's leg, but no, she is going to be trying to find a rock to crunch.
Goodness. I mean, it's a
Is
valid
Gio gonna be the
argument.
next?
Your older siblings before you give them a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I am looking at this and going, so is Gio the next person in this party to get cursed?
Should I have Gio roll, like, survival or perception or something? She can and will also roll sleight of hand, seeing as she's trying to just do this.
Roll me survival.
That is something that she is damn good at, so okay. Alright. Okay. That's good. That's good, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Let's hope she doesn't get poisoned.
Nice. Let's hope she doesn't get cursed.
I mean, getting poisoned can be considered a curse.
I mean, no, because you can fix poisoned much easier than you can fix cursed.
Star only has the ability to learn remove curse when she's level 5, my guys.
Yes, but we'll see. What does a 25?
A 25. All right. So, you managed to, with a 25, you managed to pick up a piece of rubble off of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of hanging onto your bear, leaning off the side and scooping up a little pebble.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at it, and you have the good sense not to bite the thing that the minute you picked it up turned black and started dripping with, oozy, icky black magic.
Yeah.
That is exactly why Star would have told you no.
Oh, she's interested in that. She's not she doesn't have detect magic and that sort of stuff, but she is full on inspecting that. That is interesting.
It feels weird. You're holding this rock in your hand, and the stuff that's dripping over your hand, leaking from this rock almost, it's cold, and it's slimy, and it's gross, and it fills you with a feeling that doesn't belong to you, because you rolled really well on that survival check. You know this feeling isn't yours, but there's just this feeling of creeping dread the longer you hold this. And you can hear just faint whispers coming out of this goo.
She's gonna inspect it for as long as she can comfortably do so. And then very much stick it in a pocket. Just stick it in an uncontaminated pocket. That sample is going on its own.
Pocket.
That sample's going in on its own. Just,
Is Star able to sense this turtle with her detect magic on, or is it just the pebble is tiny? She is looking at everything right now.
Roll me investigation.
It's a pebble in a rock slide.
Okay. Star, your investigation is a +4. That is a nat one.
Nope.
She is too busy looking at the wolves and the monsters and is trying to focus on making sure her family doesn't run into trouble. More trouble.
Yeah. God. Like V Wild said, you're looking at a rock slide and Geo's holding a pebble.
Yeah.
It's nothing you notice.
I gotta hope to God we don't take that with us when we head back to the material plane. Anyway.
No, curses, huh?
So, curses, huh?
Curses, huh?
On the subject of curses, how is my headmate doing?
Oh boy. Hey, roll insight on your brain partner.
On my brain partner. Okay, we take that. We definitely take that.
Oh.
22.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know about you.
Yeah, baby.
How you doing, brain buddy?
So, your brain buddy's not doing too hot. Their presence seems a lot stronger here than it feels in the living realm, possibly because you are, in a sense, closer to them. Being in the realm of dreams, this is the closest you have ever been to them in any sort of locational sense.
Oop.
Start talking to them.
And they are anxious, they are antsy and unhappy, and they are seeing what you are seeing, and they are worried. They are very, very worried and very upset and very just, oh, this is bad, 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 this is bad. We don't want to be here. We don't want to be here. We can't be here again. We don't want to be here again. This isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. We got rid of her. She's gone. She's gone. She can't hurt anyone. Place. She can't be here. It's just a memory. It's just a dream. It's just. She's not here. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, honey.
Bless.
Oh.
Can I send back a who's she? That's possible. Without coming across like a fucking crazy person to the other guys?
Buddy, I
It's mentally.
that threshold.
Admittedly, probably, but still.
Just mentally.
Roll either intelligence or arcana or, whatever you can justify to figure out telepathy.
Okay. Honestly, this might be flat wisdom check. I'm feeling would make sense.
Could work.
Okay. And because I want this to work, I'm going to use my point of inspiration. So this is 23.
Nice!
Yeah, boy.
Congratulations! You have unlocked the telepathy option.
Nice. Telepathy unlocked.
You you send across a questioning feeling because you realize you can't really send words as clearly. You can, the reason that they're sending clear words across is because they are panicking. And it's just their internal mantra of just, she's gone, she's gone, she's gone, she can't hurt us, everything's going to be fine, it's just a dream, it's just a dream, it's just a dream. And so you send across a questioning feeling, and it goes quiet for a moment because they weren't expecting a response. This whole time, you guys haven't really been able to respond to each other besides sending feelings across and occasionally trying to send comfort to one another. But here, in the dream realm, where that connection is stronger, you can, in a sense, speak. And just, there is a moment of quiet, and then a memory of a woman, a cookie dressed all in black and red, with skin that seems burnt almost, what was once a normal, shade of cookie dough, burnt to a reddish, brownish black, with her hair being stark white, her eyes blood red, the feeling of betrayal hanging in the air around her as she cackles and holds up a staff, bringing in all manner of evil. And this memory is drenched in fear, in dread, in exhaustion that is centuries old. And that's what you get.
Boy, oh boy.
Yikes!
Yikes, yeah,
Your
yikes
doobie
indeed.
getting beached today, huh, lads?
Feels bad, bro.
Feels bad, man. Well, it's nice to have a face to go with the name at the very least.
Yeah?
And a bit more
Yeah.
insight into it. With the whole
Yeah.
betrayal vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SG is gonna try and send back a comforting, yes, she's not here, definitely, kind of vibe.
Your hope.
SG is very young and has very little money, not that it knows what that is, so you can imagine the kind of stress that it is under.
I'm just looking at this
Yeah.
going, baby comforting very old being. It's just the pat. This is the pat.
Yeah.
And there's a moment of just quiet, and then just the panic recedes, and just, apology. Didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. Everything's gonna be okay. Thank you for helping.
Interesting.
Ew.
Interesting. Alright.
You indeed.
Cool. So we have that funky fun time with Sugar Glass. Sugar Star is looking at the rock slide and attempting to navigate everyone through towards the epicenter, and Geo has picked up an extremely cursed pebble.
Mm-hmm.
Geo has acquired the bad rock.
Yeah. We don't want that in the army.
Yeah, don't put that in the army.
I don't.
Don't put
Yeah.
Rock Judas in the army.
So that's going to be called Rock Judas, and yeah, I'm.
God damn it.
We
Just-
are not
just-
putting that in the army.
As the official owner of the army, Star doesn't know of this new rock, so They're not an official member, at least. I'll tell you that much.
Rock
Mhm.
Mordred.
God.
Oh my fucking goodness.
But it appears we're just traveling on. One of us is having a crisis, one of us is detecting stuff, one of us is hanging off a bear doing cuss shit, the other two are surviving. So, what are we
The
seeing? What are
other
we
two
doing?
are just sitting here, man.
Yeah, Barry and Honey are trying to vibe, and yeah, vibing
Yeah, let's catch up with those two. How are we doing?
I think Barry is mostly like on attempted high alert because unfamiliar place, gotta be careful. It's that middle sibling vibes. It was like I don't know what to do, so I'm just sitting here and hope for the best.
And Kate, how's Honey doing?
Yeah. Honey's just very on edge and is mostly paying attention to, their family, the other cookies around them, and, mentally cycling through some of the spells that they've studied and picked up and the ones they just know, and is trying to be prepared for if anything happens, just so that they can protect them.
Bless.
Honey.
We are beloved.
Honey, our dearest.
That's pretty much all that's up with them.
All right. So, you guys are following Star's directions towards the epicenter?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Towards the fucked up eye of this fucked up storm?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
She's doing her best to point them that way, yeah.
We're heading into the center of a black hole, having fun.
Yep.
Oh boy. Well, you guys approach the center, and Sugar Glass, you know how you noticed that this whole place seems to loop?
Mm-hmm.
It stopped looping.
Ah.
You are
Oh,
you're
lovely.
seeing, as you approach the center, you see buildings you haven't seen before. You see buildings that are just completely ruined, in much the way that almost all of these buildings have been nearly completely demolished, but the streets aren't the same. The flickering lanterns that have been around are all plunged into pitch black darkness, and all around you, you can hear the hissing and wailing and laughing and whispering of these shadow creatures as they press in further towards the center of what you see to be that same plaza that you arrived in, the one just outside the gates of the castle. But where once there was a fountain that you could light up with a beacon to create an illusion of stars in the sky above. Now there is simply a figure chained to the ground, but still doing his best to fight, despite being unable to move.
So can we break him out?
We're gonna break him out. We're gonna break him
I
out.
got it.
Yep.
Do it! Throw the knives! Throw the knives!
You can try.
I mean, I was gonna
Oh,
use my fucking thieves' tools to try and
Yeah, I
unlock the
should-
chains, but
Can
That would
Star,
require
like,
getting
do the
close. You
cast
guys are
yeah,
you guys are on the edge.
yeah.
You are on the edge of what looks like an absolute storm of shadows that this guy is barely managing to fight off, and he is getting hit more than he is hitting back.
Real quick question. Are there any, like, seemingly functional lanterns around, like... Is there
No.
some... Is there
The-
something Star could light on fire with prestidigitation?
There's certainly a lot of stuff that seems to be made of, flammable materials. You could try that.
Yeah, okay, what happens if she just does a quick prestidigitation, put like a small piece of fire? Does that work?
Work where? We're not close
Um,
to there yet.
Does it work on the surrounding darkness?
You're
Does-
gonna create something that makes a bright light next to us tiny children.
Yeah, are you sure you want to do this?
You sure?
Star
Yeah,
is going to talk
Prestidigitation
to
only has
the.
a range of 10 feet, my guy.
Yeah. I'm like,
I mean, if you're sure you want to do this.
Star is actually gonna mention it to the others, because apparently light the cantrip doesn't work. She wants to check if fire at least works, because light seems to be good against these guys, so
I mean, I do have torches,
Okay.
But like, you know,
but
again,
also that is
we're
an
a party of
immediate aggro, probably.
yeah, we're probably gonna be
Yeah.
immediately aggroing the shadows, and we're a bunch of babies, affectionate.
Fair point. I'm just like looking at this. Star's other like big fire spell at the moment is wait. Star has firebolt.
She does indeed, but are we gonna shoot the fucking? Are we gonna start a fight?
I mean, if we're starting a fight, we're starting a fight!
I mean, we're gonna have to go there anyway. Star's actually gonna go.
We have to do
Like,
something.
yeah, shall I just throw a firebolt into the middle of those shadow monsters?
If you can try and clear me a path, I can maybe try and unlock the guy's chains.
Okay, yeah. Star is going to aim then, like, just general direction is for her to aim, like, so that the firebolt would land, like, 5 feet in front of bittersweet cacao, I can assume.
So
You have no idea who this is. Shush. Um,
assume
Well,
I
we're
mean, I think SG knows, considering she's been reading his fucking diaries.
we know
I would
he's
like to have
True.
shared that information.
Fair point. Well, mystery person who we're saving. Yes, like she's gonna aim the firebolt so that it lands 5 feet in front of him. Whoever gets hit in the meantime, F to them, I guess.
the shadow's not the mystery person.
Mhm.
The mystery person is fine. I'm talking about the shadows if they're
Yeah,
in the way.
exactly. That's what Starius said.
Yeah. Just
Oh,
so we
boy.
don't accidentally hit someone
Just-
in our
That's what
terrible
I said.
decisions.
It's gonna be 5 foot in front.
Yep, yep.
So.
Hey, what
should
kind
I
of
roll?
damage does Firebolt do?
Fire.
Firebolt does a D10 of fire damage.
Cool. Okay, roll. This
Okay.
is counting as your surprise round, so all of you guys get one action that you can do before I have you roll initiative.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a
will-
nat 20, Pegnet!
Woo!
Yo,
Oh!
we take that.
Booyah!
It's for a bit of flavor. For a moment, it seems like Star has created a little star, and then it shoots right into the horde.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah, shoot him with a
yeah.
comet. But here's the problem. You can roll your damage. You've actually hit, I'm going to say you hit 3 of them, because there's a lot.
Okay.
You hit 3 of them that are kind of, in a row. So roll damage 3 times.
8 double to 16 for the first one.
No.
No?
8 halved to 4.
Ah, but just
Okay, but
eight.
it's a crit, so they take double damage, and then half
Okay,
again,
so
she's
that's an
flat.
8.
So 8, 2,
And the
and
9.
9. Not bad overall.
Mhm.
So I see they're resistant.
They are resistant to fire.
Oh boy.
Lovely.
Uh,
Wonder how they like Force, but I guess I'll get to see that next turn.
I mean, this is unholy shit. I'm gonna suggest we use holy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna be
Yeah.
depending on Honey for this fight.
yeah, radiant
Oh, boy.
damage.
Cause
Yeah,
you are a
I'm
resident
looking-
radiant damage person.
I just pulled up Sacred Flame, which is radiant damage instead of fire damage, and I was like, I wonder.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
Do
looking
it,
at our-
do it, do it,
Go
do it.
for it.
Holy shit.
Burn them.
Okay. So that's okay. Hang on. I have to open a Google Doc and take notes
Truly
because I
unfortunate.
haven't done notes for this session. This is me improving.
And we love you!
We love
Oh,
you.
yeah.
You're doing amazing.
I
You're
will,
doing amazing.
while you do
I
that,
love you.
I will just say, I have Arcane Weapon, and I can switch as a bonus action. I can switch the type of damage, so we can do a little bit of experimentation to see what sticks.
Cool.
Because I can choose from acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder, and then I think it's as a bonus action I can change the damage type, choosing from the options.
Yep.
Actually, let me see. I might,
God.
instead of Sacred Flame, do Guiding Bolt because I think that has the possibility of doing more damage.
I mean,
yes.
it will,
versus
but
Guiding
also
Bolt is like a leveled spell.
start with Sacred Flame.
Start with Sacred
just
Flame?
in case. Just
Alright.
in case it turns out Radiant is not the option to go with.
Yeah.
True. Alright.
It would be really ironic if these guys are weak to like necrotic damage, but that seems
probably
I
unlikely.
think they'll
won't.
be probably like
Yeah,
that
immune.
That seems unlikely, yeah.
There's every possibility as well that Roll could change up resistances.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then.
Okay.
Honey's. I think
And this
Honey's
is-
gonna go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was about to say, and this is why you take True Strike.
Ha!
So I think Honey's gonna go ahead and follow up. I forgot my words. Gonna go ahead and follow up Sugar Star's attack with their own Sacred Flame. So
Aiming in the same spot
Wait.
to cut a path.
yeah.
Okay.
The target must succeed on a Dexterity saving throw.
Are these things good at dexterity?
Hopefully not.
They are. They are not.
Yeah,
baby.
That's terrible.
Fuck yeah.
But let's see. D20 plus 2. Control C, Control V.
Okay, so not bad. Oh.
Oof. But,
6, 17, 9.
Only one of those made it. The 17.
yeah.
Alright, so roll damage twice.
I mean,
All right.
twice, yeah.
This is the detriment of a saber suck.
Yeah.
No half damage.
D8.
It's not even half damage, no damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I said. It's not. Oh.
Only a
Oh.
1. Jeez.
Come on.
Oh,
What is this,
Oh.
man?
So cruel.
Oh no, honey,
Dice Parser,
beloved.
come on!
Dice parser?
Dice Parser.
Dice
do we
Parser, stop. Oh wait, those would be doubled though. Because these things are weak to radiant damage.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
So
You
2
know
and
what you got.
2.
It's still not much, but at least it's something.
And we know
I mean,
now that
hey.
they're weak to it.
Yeah.
You got one of them down to 3 hit points.
Oh damn.
Yay. That must. Yeah. Okay. We have then one at 3 hit points, one at 4 hit points. If these are the same dudes, star lit on fire.
Yep.
Cool. I guess now will be my turn.
Yep, you go.
Yep, you guys
Um,
clear my path, and then I'm gonna
yep.
run in and try and unlock.
Let me actually
well,
look up how that spell works.
as a bonus action, Barry's gonna raise up her rapier, and it's gonna be enveloped in crackling lightning as she casts arcane weapon and chooses lightning. and she's gonna she is actually gonna rush to one of the shadows, and as her action, I'm gonna be casting Green Flame Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sick!
Nice.
And that's gonna be an attack roll. So that's D20 plus what's your plus 7.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Okay.
Nice.
I will say you are only hitting one of these creatures because you're rushing up and attacking a specific one, but that does hit. So
I mean, it's a rapier attack, so yeah.
You only get one attack if you're using
Yep. I only have one attack, just in general.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Not
Not
level
that high
5
level
yet.
yet.
Yeah, and okay. So let me just check one thing real quick. So first of all, D8.
On the main target, it's your weapon damage plus whatever the fuck your arcane weapon damage is. And then
What-
on a target within 5 feet, it's a d8.
Yep,
Or- is it
of
D8?
additional fire damage.
Yeah, it's additional fire damage, but I don't remember if it's a d8 yet, or if that's a 5th
It's a
level.
D8. It's a D8, and then and then on additional levels, it's like also a D8 on the actual target.
Okay. So you're doing So your damage from your rapier, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna be plus D6.
I think arcane weapon makes your weapon magic as well,
Yep.
alongside the extra damage.
Okay,
Then-
cool.
Then an additional 2 damage, cause halved for another one.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. And it is an arcane weapon, which means that it is no longer halved
Yep.
because it is not resistant to magical slashing damage.
So that's 9
Piercing.
magical slashing and 6 lightning by the looks of it. And then 8 fire on whoever's behind.
Okay, so that would be 3 lightning.
Okay.
So
Writing that down.
12.
They are resistant to lightning.
Okay.
So 12?
Yep.
Okay, you hit this thing and it shrieks and it vanishes.
Cool.
Woo!
Hey.
How's another one doing with the additional 2 damage?
Still standing, but you just fucked up its friend.
Cool.
You're next.
Yep. Now let me just mark down that I have casted arcane weapon.
Okay.
So far we know that they are resistant, at least, to non-magical BPS,
Yeah.
to fire, to lightning, and they are weak to radiant.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then think that just leaves Geo, right?
It leaves Geo, and then I'm gonna run in and try and unlock the chains.
Yeah. Well, Geo and Rhoda.
Oh yeah, Rhoda gets to do things
Oh,
too. I
yeah.
forgot about that.
Lovely.
Geo has just been like hanging off one because you said that Rhoda got bigger. Geo's just been hanging off one of the legs. It's just, I think she would have like indicated to Star to get off because Geo's just gonna gently get down, just pat Rhoda on the leg and just go, crunch time.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Cool.
I will also just say I noticed something on Geo's sheet because I'm trying to learn how to ranger, and so I'm just gonna put this in here now for if it's in combat because we are having a surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's on your first turn during combat, you have advantage on attack rolls against creatures that have not yet acted.
Yep.
Cool beans. So, are you attacking?
Yep. So
What are you attacking with?
she's
Who
gonna
attacker?
she attack her with her spear, and
Okay.
Geo's gonna use Zephyr's Strike.
Yeah, baby!
That's an extra
Nice.
feat. So basically, she doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. So bamf in, hit, and bamf back out.
Okay.
Can you command Rhoda and use Zephyr Strike on the same turn?
I think so, because it seems from what I'm trying to read. Because I admit I do not understand Rangers too well, but it does seem with Revised Ranger that you can do, like, you roll initiative and everything for your companions separate.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're using Revised
Nice.
Ranger. Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. Let me change what I'm looking at then. So that's that one. Yeah, you can probably do that. If it's got its own separate initiative, then yeah.
Yep, so different initiative, different everything. And so it is just, they do just both stand, and then I think Geo just goes first, just pulls out a different rock from her bag, crunches that, and then goes in. And let's see. Okay! Right, let me just. I do apologize. I am flicking through so many different sheets to keep
It'd be
track
like
of
that.
things.
It'd be like
You
that.
are
You're
very
so
valid.
valid.
Stab
That's
looks.
that is just D&D struggles.
Stab looks. Yeah.
So that is. It's a good thing that it was an advantage for her stuff because
Ooh, yeah.
there's a 22 hit for Geo.
22 hits? Yeah, 22 hits.
I'll roll damage for. She is just hitting whichever one of these ones is closest. Okay, that is max damage. Nice.
Cool.
Sick.
All right, so
We
that
love
is
to see it.
just she goes in, stab.
Doesn't Zephyr Strike also give you additional damage?
Once per doohickey.
You can end the spell early to give yourself an
And I think she's going to keep it up for a bit longer because you can keep it up for. I think it's. How long can you keep Zephyr Strike up for?
Oh, it's concentration for a minute.
Yeah,
And then
okay,
once per spell you can give yourself advantage and it does extra damage.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
she
I
already
didn't
has
know that.
advantage.
Okay.
So. Do you roll max damage on that?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Damn. Nice.
Awesome.
Yay.
And then
So-
right after. Oh, sorry, you go.
So that takes out the one right in front of you. That takes out shadow number 2.
And Rhoda's going to have a turn now.
Yeah.
Fair time.
Rhoda does not get advantage, I think. I'm gonna roll with that she doesn't, that it was only Geo, because Rhoda is their own separate being.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And. Yeah, we're gonna go with bite, because I said bite, and by god, it's fun.
Me want bite.
We want bite.
Me when Shadow
We
Delight.
want crunchy, questionably Shadow Delight.
Me want goopy shadow delight.
Yeah, Geo.
Yay!
It's Rhoda want to crunch.
That hits.
Alright. And that is D6 plus. Okay, apparently both of them wanted to do max. That's fun.
Damn.
Yay! We have
Hell yeah.
annihilated 3 shadow beings.
MVP.
Yep, even with the
Okay.
fact that that would be halved because that is biting damage and they are not easy to hit.
Yeah.
That is 4 damage. That is 1 more than this thing had in terms of HP.
Yay!
SG, you have a clear path.
Sick.
And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Here we go.
Let's
Jesse's gonna
go.
run in and try and unlock. Wait, hold
This
on. My initiative is different now because I've got.
Baby.
Oh my god! I have a +8 to initiative.
You do.
Yo!
Fuck me. That's
I've
cocked.
also
Hold
got
on.
something else related to that for wonderful rangers. I am
Oh,
fond.
shit.
I'm really fond of rangers now because I have advantage on initiative rolls.
This
Okay,
early?
let's see here.
Nice!
Yeah.
Damn.
I have to roll. I
Barbarians
have to
get
roll.
that at like level 7.
Yeah.
I have to roll so many of these initiative rolls.
Wait, I forgot to add the goddamn.
Yeah, this is why Revised Ranger is very good.
Damn.
4,
Nice.
5, 6, 7.
I gotta look into that.
Okay.
Is there a way to like get the Orc Ranger subclasses onto like Revives Rangers, or do you have to rewrite them entirely?
Holy bleep, 7 of them. They are also
And-
slow.
And then I have to also roll for
Okay.
Coco.
Staria.
What is your
Is that
initiative?
24 your initiative?
24 was mine.
Okay.
Uh,
So
Just need to figure out how to do. Wait, hang on. I just got to check something because I got
9.
to get Rhoda into this.
So Barry, Geo, SG.
Rolls for addition. Rolls for like any other creature. So I'm presuming that's add the dex.
Yeah, your
Yeah. So
initiative is based on your
initiative
dex.
is a dex check basically.
Okay, fantastic. That is a flat 0 for the black bear. So it's just Rhoda's got an 18.
Nice, that's really
Okay.
fucking
Nice.
good.
So Rhoda's going before Star still. So Rhoda. Are these shadows gonna all have different initiatives? Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, they don't go all at once.
Okay. All right.
You've got
So-
10, 9, 7, 1, 2, 5, and 15.
Action
so
I'm just
economy,
gonna do this
baby.
by. I'm just gonna do this by what order they pop up in the initiative, which is Honey. What's your initiative modifier? It's a +1. So you actually go
1.
first.
It's actually, there's only one shadow between Star and Honey, and then the rest are behind.
There we go. We've got a long string of shadows at the end there.
Yep.
Let's go.
Wait, are they all after?
Yeah,
Honey,
because
they aren't
Honey
all-
got a 10. And
One of them got a
it's-
15.
Yeah,
that's,
one of them is
that
before
guy
Honey.
One of them is
between-
before Honey.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
everyone else is afterward because they have a flat +0 and Honey's got a +1.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
and
Also, we need to
right
break
at,
the
right
dude
before,
out, right?
right before Shadow 2, though. By the way, that would be a 9.
Okay.
for whomstv.
For him,
Mystery.
Stiff.
For Mr. Mystery, who definitely isn't, yeah.
Shush.
Yes.
Can I go ahead and roll my my chain removal? Because that was my
ahead.
action for my surprise round.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me figure out what the fuck I'm rolling here. This is probably based off of Dex.
We
I am worried
could
because of
use
Fortnite.
Star's nat 20.
Yeah, we'll start. Well,
Yeah,
will
actually-
Star use the portent?
Yes.
Okay, I will
You
put my
have a
dice back
nat
down.
20.
Cool. So PB is +2, and then this is probably Dex. So 26.
Okay. Well, nothing bad happens.
Oh.
I
So-
sure hope nothing bad happens. That was a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nat 20. While charging through a crowd of shadows.
We're just
Listen,
as good.
I-
What can I
I-
say?
I'm fast as fuck, and also I have the disengage action as a bonus action. And I'll take it if I have to.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make you. It's just, okay, you run in here, that's your movement, and you are trying to pick the locks on the chains, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there are two of them. There are two main locks because they're the two main shackles around either of his wrists, right?
Mm-hmm.
You approach and you grab his wrist to do the unlocking of the shackles, and he startles. And somehow he hasn't noticed the ruckus you lot have been making, and he looks down at you, and there is just confusion and panic and fear. But he doesn't pull away, and you manage to actually, with that portent nat 20, you manage to crack the first shackle open.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Hi, we're here to help.
What?
We're here as moral support and like actual support.
And we're stabbing shadows.
We have a bear! God.
It's going to be okay, okay?
You're surrounded
You're
by
not alone.
children. You're surrounded by children.
Yeah, yep,
He
we're
looks like
definitely children.
He looks like he's trying to figure out something to say, but this man has not spoken in several hundred years.
I mean,
And
understandable.
admittedly, out of all things of, hey, what's gonna be here one day when I maybe get released, I don't think anyone ever thinks 5 kids and a bear.
Yeah, no! The fucking kids are the surprise. The bear, maybe, but 5 children?
We're just that good, baby.
Child protagonists.
All right.
We spoke with God.
Multiple times, even.
Oh, goodness. And that brings us to the top of the order.
It's berry time. Okay, gonna use a bonus action first of all to change damage type to acid.
Acid
Okay.
time. Okay.
Now gonna stabby stab. Ooh,
What'd you roll?
11.
That's an 11.
Oh, that does not hit, homie.
Ah, yeah.
Pepperoni.
Yeah, she stabs and she misses and just like ah.
Well, here's what happens, because 11 is pretty close. You strike at the shadow nearest you, and your blade goes through it, but it doesn't hurt it, and it glares down at you and hisses.
Come at me.
Barry, I fucking love you. Do you have any other actions on your turn?
No, I don't believe I do.
All
That is
right.
actually an action. Yeah.
Alright.
Geo, you're up.
Alright. Yep. She's got a spear and she knows how to use it.
Fear her.
She's got a spear and she knows how to use it.
Spear time.
Spear time.
It's just this is a cookie. This is a
Oh.
cookie.
On a mission.
Yeah.
All right, that hits.
A 24 hits.
Wild.
Okay, there we go. Do.
Don't forget, if you're using your magic artifact weapons, they are +1. So you get +1 to hit and +1 damage.
Indeed, I think I already added that. I've got it as a
Sick.
I've got it as a
I
+1 spear.
completely forgot about that.
Yeah. I mean, that's largely for it's +1 weapons for the two of us who have weapons. It's +1 to spell attack rolls and save DCs for those who have those.
I know.
Yeah.
I have a shield.
You have a +1 shield.
I will.
You have armor. You have armor.
The one thing
The
Gio
one
is
tank
doing
in this party.
Yeah.
is Gio is going to do the same thing again of just because the Zephyr strike is still up. It's just she's still crunching on the rock from earlier. Just in, hit, out. She's having fun being an ambush predator. Apparently.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Are you using you're using the spear that we gave you, right?
Indeed.
Okay, that counts as a magic weapon. Does that mean this counts as magical damage?
Yes, this is magical. This is magical piercing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, we're not going to try and like do anything fancy with figuring out who does what. We're just going to go down the order. So that leaves that one with 5. Okay.
Here we go.
And that's everything that Geo can do in one round. It's just she is here, she is vibrating, she has a spear, and she is crunching a rock. One of the rocks from her normal stash.
Mhm.
Just
Okay.
that's all she can do.
All right, that brings us to SG. What you gonna do, SG?
She's gonna call out to their siblings. Try and keep them off me if you can. And then move around to the other lock.
Will do.
Roger.
That's gonna
Good
work.
idea. Don't worry.
What'd you roll?
Not great.
Oh,
16?
Not terrible.
Nope. That misses it.
dang.
Ah.
These are very magic chains.
Mm-hmm.
So you try and pick the lock on the other one.
Oh, someone's echoing all of a sudden.
Yep.
Oh, we
The
wilded
wild-
you.
Okay, that was weird. That you just all of a sudden you literally just doubled out on me for a second. Well, could you just try speaking again for a sec?
Banana.
Yeah, no, it's completely normal again. I have no idea why it did that for a sec.
That was
Huh.
weird. Anyway, I think what happens is you are trying to unlock the chains, but I'm gonna say that the other one was on his non-dominant hand. This one is on the dominant wrist, and one of the shadows lunges forward, and the guy you're trying to unlock, he quickly raises a hand to raise a knife to block it off, to keep it away from you. Because this is a child trying to help him. What the fuck? We're not letting them get nommed by shadows.
Mm-hmm.
And we appreciate them.
Then I
Cool.
guess.
Bear!
Yep, it's bear.
I'm
It's
bear.
bear.
It's bear time, baby!
Bear. All right. What you gonna do, Bear? What you gonna? Bear wants to hit. Bear wants to hit again. Bear likes hitting. Everyone loves hitting. Apparently, it's just that was tasty. Let's go again.
Nice.
19, that hits.
Yay.
What are you doing?
We're gonna bite. It's tasty. We're just gonna
They're
maul.
gonna munch. They're gonna crunch.
This is non-magical damage, I believe.
Yeah.
For the sake of resistance.
Okay. So, I'm guessing that Rhoda goes after the same one that Geo just stabbed.
Yep.
Alright, so taking off 3 damage. That brings this thing down to 2 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know what Star is going to do.
Oh.
So she has this really nice spell called Magic Missile,
Yeah, boy.
And
she's going to cast it at 2nd level, so that is 4 darts.
Hmm.
Which they do force damage. I'm now just trying to decide. Trying to decide.
I mean, you can do like 1 on like the one with 2 HP. And
Yeah, I'm
then,
like deciding whether I do 1 or 2 on.
I think 1 because like no matter what, it will kill because 2 damage.
Yeah, 2 is the
yeah.
minimum that a magic missile can do. So if you
Yeah.
do 1 missile, the one that's almost dead, and then 2 another one.
Oh, I'll be doing 3 on the other one because level 4. But anyhow,
Oh.
well, that's 2 force damage.
Yeah, like I said.
And down it goes. Shadow 4 is now dead.
That
It's
is
down.
3d4.
So it's not resistant. Good to know.
Yay! I'm
Not
gonna keep on
resistant to
using
force
the magic
damage.
missile then. And 9. Wow, that's a slow damage. Well, anyways, 9 damage on another Shadow 2, I
Alright.
suppose.
So, Shadow 5 is looking very bloodied, and RJ, can you do me a favor and take the one that you have labeled as Shadow 1 out of the order?
Certainly. Hey, maybe if we kill them fast enough, they just won't get a chance to have a turn.
Yeah.
They don't seem very strong, thankfully. They just have numbers.
Yeah, they're just there's a shit ton of them is the thing.
And the poor dude was in chains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay then. So I suppose it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
We
Honey's
believe in you,
going
honey.
Honey is not going to attack this turn. Instead, they're going to cast Sanctuary on SG, which means
Oh.
that you ward a creature within. Yeah.
Good.
You ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell.
Actually, quick question: is Sanctuary an action or a bonus action?
It's a
Because
bonus.
It's a bonus
yeah,
action.
you can do a cantrip as well then.
Oh yeah, I can. Didn't really realize. Okay then.
Sacred flame time.
And Sanctuary isn't a concentration either, it just lasts a minute, as long as I don't
Yeah.
attack. Which,
Yeah.
not planning on it yet.
So there's one of my first level spell slots. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Sacred Flame and save my.
All right.
Let's. Yeah, they have to make a saving throw. I forgot for a second. Dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Okay, that's a d20 plus 2. These things are not particularly dexterous. That's a 12.
Okay, 12. That doesn't make it.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright then. 1d8.
1d8 radiant damage.
Which will get
Actually, that would
doubled.
be doubled
Yep.
because
Yep.
these things are vulnerable to this
10.
thing.
10!
We take those!
Yeah. Okay.
Are we taking
So-
Shadow 2 out of initiative?
Shadow 2 is down.
Baby!
Yeah, boy.
Honey is powerful.
Honey MVP.
Very small.
That's what
very
they
powerful.
deserve.
Honey, our beloved.
There's sparkly, glitter-filled honey hair and all. The
Yes.
glitter is still not out.
Yep.
And personally,
I'm just imagining the like Bishonen sparkle around Honey now,
God.
You're welcome.
Honey Cannon Bishy.
nice.
Oh, that means it's my turn because you knocked that next one out of the initiative.
What does the
Okay.
surprise tool do?
Well, he is restrained, so he can't do much.
Can he try to, like, break
I mean,
out?
he can't move, but he can still take actions.
Yeah.
He can. He can do that.
And he has got one hand free now for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, that's interesting. He is confused by that. Oh, God.
5
How do
children
I
the
play
bear!
How do I play a level 20 character?
Oh god.
Holy bleep.
God, what?
Holy bleep.
Holy fuck. Demolish them, I guess. Demolish
Take
the
them out.
enemies.
Take him out!
Do the stabby stab, Your Honor.
Only stabby stab?
I mean... Well, like, what class?
I think
Warlock.
it's Warlock.
Oh.
What's your Mystic Arcani?
Goodness. Good question.
This would be a good time to use one of those, to be honest.
Yeah, none of them are very useful.
Oof.
F.
Oh, rip.
Because he would know what these things are weak to.
Ah.
I'm assuming he does not have radiant spells.
He has. Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't have any of them.
Yeah, surprisingly, unless you're Celestial Warlock, you don't tend to get very many Radiant stuff. I fucking
Yeah.
wonder why.
Yeah.
Can't imagine.
Clue, not clue.
Yeah, and this guy is a Time Warlock.
Which makes sense.
Is his
Does he
weapon
have any-
magical? Because he
Does
can
he
just fucking
have-
stab.
It's
I mean,
like,
yeah, he
is
could just
stabbing an
stab.
option, or like, does he have access to spells that do worse damage?
Like, you can always go for
Um,
normal damage. That's always a
Let's
fun,
see.
normal thing that you can do.
actually, he does have one thing that they're not immune to that he can cast frequently.
Oh,
Mhm.
So, my guy is going to cast Mind Sliver
Oh, fuck
shit.
yeah.
Ooh.
nice.
Fuck yeah.
on one of the shadows in front of him.
So I'm guessing they're not immune resistant to psychic.
They are
Well,
not.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ooh.
I
Alright,
don't
add
have
that
Yeah.
to the list.
I don't have any psychic any psychic damaging things, so that's not useful for me.
And
I
here's
mean,
the
you've
fun
got-
thing. Mind Sliver is an intelligence save.
Oh my god!
God,
Oh.
Don't they get like Yep. Oh no, why?
Oh
Oh,
no.
for fuck's sake.
Not 20, really?
Heck
I
Like,
mean-
it makes sense, but that's just rude.
So
What's
how
this
high
dude's
is
save DC?
I mean, 8 plus 6
17.
plus 5, yeah.
I mean, I'm
No.
just thinking of these things have had a long time with this guy.
True.
It makes sense that they'd be able to resist. Like he's been fighting them a long time. They've learned some tricks.
Yeah, I mean,
That's true.
okay,
Yeah.
at least Mind Sliver is only a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, SG, you are right next to this guy as he tries to cast this spell, and you can hear just the quiet mutter of, "For the fuck's sake, please work this time." And just, you see, he raises a hand, and this burst of lavender energy strikes towards the head of one of the nearer creatures, and it just glances off.
Oh, man.
Not ideal.
And I don't think this guy gets multiple actions per turn.
If he's got any bonus action things, he can do those.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Hang on. Bonus. 2, 3, 4, 5. No bonus actions and features.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, no. Does he have any spells that are bonus actions? Casting time, 1 action, 1 action, 1 action, 1 action. Sorry, this is taking me a minute.
Yeah, no,
That's
Okay.
Don't worry.
Gotta
Yeah.
love level 20 character.
That's the one thing D&B doesn't do. It doesn't say what the casting time is on the little shorthand, which is annoying.
Yeah. Gotta open up the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Action. Yeah, all of these are 1 action.
Then.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have any bonus actions, and just SG, you can hear just that very quiet, very tired, muttered cursing.
Bliss.
Bless. And well, I guess that's now shadow onto the row of shadows.
The Shadow Horde, we got 2, 4, 5
5
shadows.
shadows. Oh boy.
Yep. So,
Oh boy.
let's see. That's a d20 plus 4.
Remember, if they want to try and attack me, they've got to roll a wisdom save first.
Yeah, no, this one's not attacking you. This one's gonna actually try and attack. This one is going to try and attack Sugarstar.
Oh
Ooh.
Itch.
no! Ooh.
Oh, meets it, beats it.
16. All right, so that is 2d6 plus 2.
Oh god, how
Oh.
much health has Star got in general?
Actually, okay. That's cool. That's 10 damage. You say, cool, she's on 4 HP.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. Also,
Please tell me it hasn't got multi-attack.
It hasn't,
No,
but
it's something else.
oh, you're kidding me.
Oh my god!
It's a huge
Take
situation
4
again.
points off your strength score.
4 points.
Well, I know what this is
Okay,
now.
oh, wait.
I
4
know what
points
this
off your.
is.
Okay, wait. So 4 points off your strength score. Is that like the modifier or the like strength?
That's the
Score
number.
itself.
That's the number.
Okay, Star currently has 1 strength.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
No.
Okay, you cannot get hit again. You cannot, like, irrespective of the health thing, if you get hit again, because that looks to be just a thing that happens, you're going to die because your strength will become 0.
Yeah,
Lovely.
You cannot get hit again.
because the target falls unconscious if this reduces its strength to 0 is the sort of thing that this usually happens with, right?
Yep. Actually, it's the target dies.
Oh! Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
Star seems a little wobbly. Why does it seem like the stars on her and her staff are more dimmer than usual?
Yeah, fun fact, fun little bit of flavor for you. This thing, which looks like some kind of demonic bird, strikes out at Star because, I mean, Star did kill a lot of its friends. And it scratches at her with those phantasmal claws, and you can see swirls of black starting to creep in over Star's body.
Oh, that's cool.
Ah!
That's cool.
Cool.
Oh, no.
Let's not make Morsky re-roll her character, shall we? He rolled a new.
Oh, I
rolled a
don't
new
intend
character.
We're a soft campaign, we're not killing anyone realsies.
No PC death. If you
Cool.
die here, you just get booted out of the mindscape.
Cool.
Oh, boy.
So that was Shadow 3's turn. Let's see, that takes us to the next Shadow.
They can hit the bear!
They can
That's
hit stuff. They can hit berries.
But why would you hit the bear when the cookies are so much more tasty?
Because the bear can eat you.
Yeah.
So these things only have the one action. I don't know why I'm like humming and hawing. They only have the one action.
Mm-hmm.
22!
Man.
On who?
I'm gonna say on our secret surprise friend.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, God.
No.
Well,
Oh boy.
I mean,
Okay.
it makes sense why he's been having a hard time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
have to make a note because he's been hit by these things a few times. So we're gonna say his strength is actually at half right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ominous. Delightful. Love that.
Oh,
No, I
We
don't.
love to see it.
No, we don't.
Never have I ever been so glad I didn't dump strength.
I did.
I might die in one hit, but that's fine because I'm not gonna die from strength damage.
Yeah, don't worry. That's what Star is here for.
So let's see. Half of 17 is. We're gonna go with half of
It's either-
17.
Half of 17 is 8 or 7.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go 7. So that gets knocked down to 6. Oh wait, no, I actually haven't rolled the
Roll
thing
low,
yet.
roll low. Please roll low.
Don't do what happened with Star.
2d6 plus 2. That's 11.
Damage.
Man.
And then 1d4. That's 3.
Man's got 4 strength left.
Cool. We better knock these guys out first before they knock us out.
God, yeah.
Yeah, kill them quickly or they kill you quickly.
Yeah.
That's how it be in in this kind of action economy.
Chomp or be chomped, mother peckers!
Oh, goodness. And that's that Shadow's turn. So that brings us to Shadow 5. Shadow 5 is pretty stupid. Shadow 5 is going to try and attack SG.
Roll with save.
These things are bad at wisdom, I think. Yeah, they have a +0 to wisdom, so that's a d20.
Okay.
That's a 5!
I don't think
That's
that's
a
gonna
failure.
be Honey's spell modifier, so lose the attack or pick another target.
Alright, can't get the one standing next to him, just attack the same guy!
Ah, fuck.
Oh boy.
Miss, please
no.
miss. Please miss.
Low roll, low roll.
Yeah.
That helps. That
Yes.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is thankfully pretty goddamn stupid. So it goes for USG, glances off Sanctuary, hisses annoyedly. It looks like a giant snake. It hisses annoyedly, tries to strike out at the person you're trying to free. That doesn't work either. And it just growls.
Cool. So this is Shadow 6 now, I think. If I'm counting correctly.
Yeah, I have so
Yeah.
many shadows to roll for.
Oh,
That's what
more
happens
than
when you're the
halfway through
DM.
at least.
Who's the next
Yep.
target?
So, d20 plus 4. Miss! It doesn't matter who the next target is.
Thank God.
It tried, you know what? I think it tried to strike at Geo. Geo, you are moving all over the place. You are way too fast. This thing that looks like a leopard tries and strike at you, and you just dodge, and you are laughing in this fucker's face.
Woohoo.
Incredible, you are beloved.
Yeah.
And that's the last one, right? 7?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we're on 7 now.
All right, let's roll one more. That's a 15, and
Is it a
it's
berry?
going to. No, it's gonna go after Honey.
Ah, fuck.
No, that beats
Why
it
the
by
one person who's the one tank,
Oh,
the one tank who literally taunted the shadows and said, "Come at me."
no.
Yeah,
Well-
they're looking at the fact you have a shield, Barry, and they're just like, "Oh, you're too confident. You're not worth the effort."
Oh, fuck off! You're
Also, Honey's
they're
been
not gonna
dealing
be
like
worth the
double
effort
damage
soon.
to them because of radiant.
Yep. And they are clever enough to know, okay, strike at the one who's hurting us the most.
Ah,
And then we can
unfortunate.
get back to
God.
get back to nomming on our guy.
Man.
So how much damage is Honey taking?
So a
So
15 hits.
that's-
Oh no.
That's 2d6 plus. That's 2d6 plus 2. That's 8 damage
Okay.
plus
Strength removal.
1d4.
Okay.
Okay.
1 point off your strength modifier. Or not your strength modifier, your strength score.
Score.
Yeah, their strength is down to 6, and their hit points are down to 7.
Ah.
Man.
All right.
Oh, fun.
So,
Yeah, the one that attacks you, Honey, by the way, looks like a very angry hummingbird.
Oh, goodness.
It's a very angry hummingbird, and it's pecking at you and trying to eat your hair.
all right.
And top of the order.
Yeah.
Top of the
Barry
round.
is going to keep cast green flame blade again. Please hit. No.
Nope.
Aw.
Please, please, I'm begging you.
That
the one
whiffs.
thing I'm good at.
That whiffs.
I
Barry, my beloved.
I can't believe I'm being bullied like this.
Dice parser bullying Barry Cookie. You shall not hit.
Yeah, like imagine the one thing you're good at, and then no.
What if you wanted to be a fighter, but Dice Parser said no?
Yeah, let me just do a funky hit. Let me help my friends.
Is that your whole turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Oh no. We hug you.
I don't have much
do
I can
remind
do
you that-
yet. I don't even
I
have
do remind-
multi-attack.
I do remind you that you do still have a point of inspiration, hun.
You
But
can
they
do
don't
it!
have that much HP.
True. Okay, that brings us to Geo then.
Yeah!
I
Come
swear,
on, Geo.
I'm gonna start using my physical dice. That's it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Cracking that
Yeah.
up. Fuck you, Dice
You are
Parser.
You are
Put
incredibly
the
valid.
parser in dice jail.
Yeah, it's going into dice jail. Boop. Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
Hit for me.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Keep. Just Geo's doing what Geo does best. How many enemies have we got left?
5.
5. I'm gonna take.
Shadows 3 through 7.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, I was just figuring out when I wanted to use. She's gonna keep bamfing for as long as possible. It is useful. God, it's useful.
I mean, you get 10 rounds. This is your second round using it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, third round using it. It's surprise round.
Yeah. Right, well, I'll need to remember that.
Damage.
Yep. And that's 10 damage to whichever one. I think probably just for funsies, whichever one just tried to go after her.
Alright,
yeah.
you taunt this thing, you laugh in its face, and you knock it down to 6 hit points. You drive your spear into this thing's chest.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You are
And
the
it
woman.
is hissing at her.
You know what? Just for fun, it's just Geo hisses back.
You know what? Feral cookie. We appreciate.
Exactly. Exactly. This is a feral cookie.
Every party needs that one feral member that will hiss back.
Mhm.
Hiss back at the monsters. Alright.
Yep.
Geo, that your turn?
Yep. She's bamfed away again, but that's it. That's all she can do.
Alright, I think. Who does that bring us to? That brings us to
Me.
SG. SG,
Oh, that's better.
what you doing?
That's better. That's better. That's better. That's better. Still on trying to unlock things. Nope. Type in the fucking field, you dumbass program. 21?
21 does it!
Yeah.
The DC is 20. The DC is 20. You did it! That's the 21.
Rogues, my beloved.
It's like every time someone's cried out because they've been hit, they've just flinched. But they focus and unlock it, and it's like, oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, baby.
And the other shackle clicks open, falls to the ground with a loud clank, and then the chains shatter and disappear.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And there's just a moment of pause as this guy blinks, realizes, oh fuck, I can move my hands again. Looks down at his hands, does the whole, flex your fingers thing.
Nubbins.
Yeah, curl and uncurl your nubbins.
A very important cookie deed.
Yep, curl and uncurl the mitten hands. And then he looks down at USG and he says, thank you. And that's all he says.
No.
No worries. Fucking bonus
Rhoda!
action to pull out my knives and next person's up.
Fuck him up,
Rhoda.
Rhoda!
It's bear.
Right, it's Rhoda's turn. It's Rhoda's turn.
Bear.
I was too high on the awesome of SG. Okay, that is. I once again have to, because I do not have their sheet. is different to Geo, so I have to keep bouncing. I go new. All right.
God.
Does an 18 make it?
18 hits.
All right. And that is yay. And they're going after the same one that. In fact, let's see. I do not recall the amount of damage any of these ones have taken. My mind is slightly soup. I may have been in a blizzard earlier.
Heck.
But whichever one looks tastiest.
Probably that would kill the one that Geo attacked, so.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, it wouldn't, because remember, non-magical damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Damn it. 2
Okay.
points off.
Yeah.
Still, Star will get that with a magic missile, so.
Mhm.
Yep.
Maybe
Star,
focus
maybe
on one
get out
that
of the fight.
Pardon?
Maybe get out of the radius of the fight first so you don't get attacked.
I mean, yeah, of course, but like magic missile is 120 feet.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that brings that shadow down to 4, and it whips its head around and glares at this bear. Just,
Isn't it 2?
It's
He said-
2, yeah.
Yeah, 2, because he said the shadow was first brought down to 6 and then 4 damage.
So it's a 2.
oh,
Yeah.
we are learning many things today. We're doing good.
how do I do math? Wait, no, it wouldn't be 4 damage. Oh wait, it is 4 damage. I'm dumb. Never mind.
Can't be like that sometimes.
You're
You've got a lot to
valid.
juggle.
You're entirely valid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I am managing a shadow horde.
We
Got
love
you.
you.
It's okay, we love you.
Seriously, don't worry. Battle's hard.
I don't do combat. There's a reason I don't do combat. I do
valid.
roleplay games.
We love you.
Had to.
Yeah.
I do roleplay and mystery solving games. I can't combat. Weh!
Oh,
Honestly
you're doing great.
speaking-
Let's keep going. But
Yeah,
doing
well,
good.
honestly speaking, you're doing good. Don't sweat
Mhm.
it, yeah.
I will also say just one last thing for flavor from Rhoda is just people have been attacking their little one's batch. Yeah, there's gonna be growling. It's just come on, hit the bear.
Hit the bear. Bears don't feel fear.
Bear is surrounded by shadow food. Come at it.
The bear has no friends, only prey.
The bear does have friends, but not
You're
Yeah.
just them. Get chomped.
Okay, is that Rhoda's turn?
Yep.
Alright, that means it's Star's turn.
Yeah, I guess. Let's see what her options are.
Get the fuck out of range is your first option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like this. What would happen if Star were to like try moving her 35 feet away?
She
Would
would
that-
move.
Or I'm asking, will that incur opportunity attacks?
You know what? I think you were you didn't charge into the fray. You were launching spells from outside, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you won't incur an opportunity attack if you're just backing up.
Yeah, she's going to go like a little bit further so she's like closer to the buildings, could potentially duck in. And then she's going to cast another level 4 magic missile. So
magic. What level?
Do you
not
mean
level,
level 2
I mean
magic
level 2
missile to do
magic
4
missile for
darts?
darts, yes.
Yeah.
Since when do you have 4 fucking spell
4th level
levels?
spells. Since when are
Sorry.
you level 7?
sorry. My
Feel like
brain
that.
my brain is just like, yes, 4 darts with this level 2 spell. Wait, no. Anyways, so to the one that's almost dead, you take 4 damage.
Alright. That one's out.
That is a 3d4 plus 3 then. To someone else, you take 12 damage.
Alright. So we're just gonna turn that to a 0. Alright, Shadow 6 Shadow 6 by my count. I don't know what that is by the actual count. But Shadow 6 is down, and Shadow 7 is at 4 hit points.
I have taken Shadow 6 out of the initiative order.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
It would just be the next Shadow in the initiative order. But yeah.
Okay.
Honey, please also get out.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's see, we got 3 full shadows and 1 shadow at 4 HP.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow demons.
You have met your match.
If you want to
So-
take that one out, then, honey.
Yeah. Honey can't really run away considering there's one like right in front of them that just attacked them, and that would probably incur an attack of opportunity.
Well, she didn't
So,
attack it, so like same thing as
They're
Star.
gonna. Huh?
Like
Sorry.
same thing as Star, which like they didn't attack the shadow, so they can like run out.
Like, you
No,
don't
but she
try
does
to
have.
spray.
They do have one like right in front of them because it just tried to attack them.
Okay.
And succeeded.
Yeah.
Definitely succeeded.
Rip.
They're going to cast Guiding Bolt on the one right in front
Yes.
for 46 radiant damage, but first I gotta make this spell attack.
Please.
If you're attacking something with a ranged attack while you're in melee, that's a disadvantage.
That's a disadvantage.
Yep.
Ooh. Yeah, it is a ranged spell attack. Oh boy. They have an extra.
Yeah, you've got an extra +1 on your attack roll
Yeah.
because you're using
because of the Hearted Gardens.
Yeah.
Please work. Please
So-
work. Please work.
20 plus.
Fingers
8.
crossed.
I mean, 11 almost hit.
There's
so
one.
What hit?
Let's hope this one is better, just so that I can. Because I think that one would work. I think that one would hit.
Yeah. I think a 14 would still hit.
14?
An 11 almost hit.
14 hits.
Yes! Oh god!
Early
Take it
out.
Okay. So, 46 radiant damage. Here we come. Please be good.
Finish them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's double, so yeah.
Nice.
28, baby.
28 damage.
28 radiant damage. Okay. So only 4 of that goes into the shadow right in front of you because then that shadow is gone.
And then,
Da-da-da-da.
as a bonus action, Honey is going to cast Healing Word on, I think it was Star that also took a lot of damage.
Oh, can't do that, unfortunately.
Yep.
Because 2 spells in 1 turn.
Okay then. So,
Okay. I'm actually, like, I have to do a bit of overflow damage because I think you just took out 2 shadows in one shot.
Ooh,
Really?
boy.
Hell yeah.
Hell
baby.
Honey,
So-
MVP!
We love to see it.
So 28 minus 4 is 24.
it's the adrenaline. The adrenaline's kicked in.
24 minus 16. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. So, yeah, so that one's also down.
Yeah.
And then the one in front of you, the one behind it is at half health. There are only 2 shadows left. One is at half health.
Baby.
Damn!
Nice.
Now back
Okay.
the fuck up, honey. Get the fuck out of the way.
Run, Forrest, run.
First though, a Healing Word
Again,
to
you can't do that.
Super
Double
Star.
spells.
Double spell.
So-
Double,
Yeah, you can't do it. Next round.
do
Next round.
Okay.
Spell
no.
my cantrip. You know.
I'm lost track of what everyone was saying.
You can only cast a leveled spell once on your turn as an action or a bonus action. So you can do a cantrip as your bonus action, or you can do something else as your
Okay.
bonus action.
Oh man, that sucks because
There's a feat you can take once you get to level 8 called Spell Driver that would let you cast 2 leveled spells.
okay, I wasn't aware. I just knew that one was an action, one was a bonus action. I was hoping. Okay
fair.
then.
You are Pat.
So, Honey's gonna get the heck out of Dodge for the moment.
And the
that'll
two
be our
shadows
turn.
left are the two biggest ones.
I mean, I think potentially if I high roll, I could take one out by myself.
You theoretically could. It is not your turn, though.
No, it's our dear friend who I've just unleashed upon the world.
Yep. Go forward, our level
It-
20 friend.
Mr. Surprise Tool.
I mean, I think we all know who it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's just. Okay, let's try this again. And. Let's see. Which spell to use? I have so many.
Maybe do a mini AoE.
He doesn't have any of those. I'm actually looking. A lot of his spells don't actually do damage.
More of a support kind of deal?
Yeah, he's more of a support type warlock. Yeah, eye bite doesn't do damage. Huh. Well, shit. Guess we're going with Mind Sliver again. I think that's his only one that does damage.
I mean, you can cast any of your spells. It's just the warlock automatically cast at a certain level.
Or automatically cast it at the highest, yes.
Well, not the
No.
highest, just at a certain level.
No, I mean that. Mind Sliver is the only one he has that does damage.
Oh my
What?
god.
Huh, interesting. Okay.
Dude, you're level
I'll take
20!
you guys through his spell list later, but most of these are either shielding spells or finding things spells.
Dear. Well,
I could use.
I mean, it does kind of make sense.
Oh, actually, no. No. I do have a damaging AoE. And he's going to be careful about this, because, oh god.
children.
But
So many children.
there are
And a
children.
bear.
There are children and a bear. But, okay. He's going to cast Synaptic Static.
Oh! Fuck yeah! Fuck him up!
We love to see it! We love to see it!
Take him out! Take him out!
Fuck them up.
Destroy them!
I'm going to need all of... Okay, we're in a 20-foot radius sphere. Okay, so Barry, Geo, and SG, I need you guys to make intelligence saves.
Okay.
I have proficiency in that. That's sick.
Oh,
And then...
Oh hell yes.
ouch.
Okay.
The only issue is this. No shit, not 14 plus 8. 14 plus 4.
Intelligence?
18.
Did you say?
Yeah, intelligence.
Right.
Okay.
Guys.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the only issue is this will knock out anyone who makes the save, or potentially everyone who even fails it. But it just knocks us out of the dream. Thankfully, it doesn't kill us in real life.
Oh wait, we some of us do have like inspiration points. Don't Geo has 2 inspiration points from
you know
stuff in the past.
I think should I use Barry's inspiration point?
Please.
Go on.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
on.
using Barry's inspiration point to succeed and yeet that fucking 2 out of...
If I remember
by
correctly,
the way-
Synaptic Static does something like
8d6.
8d6.
Yeah.
Which
That's what
on average, that's gonna be something like I think 32 points of damage.
Yikes, that's like
Which even if they make the save, that's still enough to knock SG out of the dream. Because even halved, that's more than their health.
Luckily, the spell save DC is a 17.
Yeah.
So all of y'all are safe. The shadows are not.
Oh god.
That's 30 points of damage to both of them.
Lovely!
They're gone.
So this guy, like, he'd been forced to the ground by the chains. He was on his knees, and he pushes himself up onto his feet. He's a little bit shaky, and he just raises his hand, and draws a symbol in the air of an hourglass. And it's like a shockwave goes out. A loud sound of ticking clockwork and hissing rain and wailing winds, and suddenly just there is a shriek, very, very loud shriek from the shadows, and they disappear.
Yay!
There's also a thump as SG falls to the ground unconscious.
Mischief.
So Star is actually
you
gonna
made
like
the
see that
save.
and
Yeah,
run
it's half
over.
damage on the save. That's still 15 points of damage.
Yeah,
They've got 13 hit points.
Barry is on 19 HP.
Oh
Star's
shit!
panicking. Is she?
Also,
Christ, okay.
how much HP does Geo have?
Is she?
Geo's still up. Geo is still up.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
Gio's got a D10 hit dice.
Wait. Star has healing elixir.
Yeah, just
Wait.
use that.
I've got.
Oh,
Honey has spared the dying, so.
oh, good.
We're keeping this
Yeah,
one in
even
here.
if I die in the dream, I don't die in real
Yeah.
life. It's fine,
Yeah.
and I'm not dead either. I'm just unconscious.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
going to
good.
actually
That's good.
have-
But also, Star is panicking and would wish to anyways.
Will's trying to say something.
Oh yeah.
This guy is a time warlock. I can do something. Relax.
Oh,
Sorry.
thank goodness.
So he is going to look down at where SG has fallen and just, like, again, he doesn't say anything. He's not used to talking. But he just carefully, like, kneels down next to them and sets a hand on their forehead, and he's going to use the ability, the persistence of memory.
Ooh.
And you are stabilized and healed for 2d6 hit points.
Sick.
Yay.
Sick.
That's good. That's
Nice.
good.
Cool.
10 hit points.
Yay! I'm almost back up to full.
Oh my god.
Yay!
FG, honey.
We're all so
I got 13 hit
squishy.
points, my guys.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
only
fair.
have
That's
15.
fair.
For a reason.
Star only has 14 herself. We're all squishy as peck.
The thing is, it's arguably worse because Star at least has the excuse of having a D6 hit dice.
Yeah.
Star also has a +1 in con.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regardless,
Yeah.
you are being hugged, SG.
SG actually almost entirely high rolled their health. We're level 3. They can have a max of 5 hit points per level.
Yeah.
They got 13 hit points right now.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyway.
He's conscious again.
You are being hugged.
Oh yeah, you're getting hugged in multiple ways. Like Geo's coming in as well. Geo's coming in as well. Geo is still moving incredibly fast. I am sorry.
Yeah, and this guy who you have freed is going to take a step back from the group and kind of, like, look around, rubbing at his wrists, and just... He has not been free in several hundred years. What the fuck is going on? Why are there children here?
I think-
Whose idea was
I
this?
think Barry sort of like approaches like she sees that the two young ones, the younger ones have it handled, and she will actually address Coco, and she's just like, we should get out. People are waiting.
What? Where
We'll find you.
are you?
Well, I'm sweet and sour berry cookie, and she will start like pointing at the others. She like points at us. She's like, "This is sugar glass cookie. We call them SG. This is sugar star cookie. This is honey cookie. This is Geo cookie. And like points at the fucking bear. This is Rhoda.
That certainly is a bear.
Yep.
Uh,
Geo found her.
She crunches rocks.
So
Uh,
does Geo.
I like rocks.
This guy is very visibly overwhelmed. Like, none of you guys even have to roll insight. He's very visibly just, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck.
I'm
As
so
as
sorry,
Honey's
dude.
patting all available cookies within range, like let's tone it down a bit. Tone it down a bit, guys.
I think.
Admittedly, at this point, Star is like, she gave this dude a nod and it's like, are you okay, SG? Like, nothing's wrong, just panicking a bit, admittedly, but just...
I'm fine. I promise. I'm alright. You don't need to worry.
Can I do
Okay.
a little something? Barry, past okay, question. Will Barry Briar work in the dream realm?
Well, it's magic. It's not, nature. It's just straight up fucking magic.
Yep, so she so she does a little like pat on the ground, and that's a D4 plus 3. And 5 berries pop up. She picks up one of them and and actually no. Wait, okay, let's roll that D2 to see what's the last one. Okay, healing. She will take what was it? 3? What's half of 5? Yeah, she will take 3
3 and 2.
berries. Just like these are healing. And she just like offers him the 3 berries.
And he just blinks and says, I think your companion might need that more.
Well, we'll be getting out. And like then she like realizes just like, do you guys need them?
I'll be fine. I think give one to Honey for sure.
Yeah, actually, question, does Star still have those purple swirls from the strike sheet?
She does.
Yeah,
Those
you're
will
still got
remain.
strength damage. You're still got strength damage.
Barry's
Those
gonna
will
give,
remain until you take a short or long rest.
Oh,
Oh,
actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
Star has 1 strength and 4 hit points. You probably want to pass her a berry.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. So Barry will like realize that her friends are also like very badly hurt. And she like sort of like walks over to Star, hands her a berry, then walks over to Honey, hands them a berry. Is anybody else badly damaged? And
I mean, Geo's at like 4.
oh
4.
yeah, and then she wait, full or 4?
4.
4, and then like hand Geo also a berry, and these berries each heal 1d8 plus 3.
Cool.
okay. Honey's gonna immediately munch on the berry because they feel a little bit weak after that. Like,
Okay,
not just
cool.
her,
We're
but
at,
weak
Oh wait,
from the
we're
strength.
going from your stuff. Okay, fantastic.
cool. That is 9 hit points. That Star is on now.
Mm-hmm.
1 second.
Honey's at 14 out of 15, almost a full heal.
And then Barry goes back, picks up the other the last 2 berries that are on the bush, and just like, and if anybody else comes here, she like holds them threateningly.
Surprise too, that'll help us later.
Yep.
God.
Did anyone see how the last shadows were taken out? There was a sound that I just...
Yeah, it's Star is going to point at Coco and like, so they did like this really powerful magic kind of I would Star know the spell synaptic stat? Do I need to roll Arcana for that?
Yes.
Star, how you doing? Not the best.
Yeah.
Star like pauses and I don't really know what spell it is. Like you see her think, but like nothing's coming. Well, it was some kind of really strong spell.
And he kind of blinks and says, synaptic static.
Star
Well,
is
that
mentally
sounds
noting that
awesome as
down.
hell.
It has its uses.
Holy blew those shadows up.
So,
I guess that
Wow.
leaves us the question of like,
how do we get
how are you doing? Like, how are you doing? Like, Star is also like looking around, like, what's the situation around here too? Just like, do we need?
The shadows are already starting to creep back into this area, and this guy looks very tired as he's looking around and just says, light, we need light. How do we get? And
I can help with that.
Head turns
Star.
to Star.
Star lifts her staff,
the
casts
entire party turns to Star.
just lifts her staff, now casts the light cantrip on it.
And there is a moment where the light is sucked away from the staff. Before the spell wasn't working, and you realize that was because the darkness was still feeding on something. The darkness had something to pull from, something to consume the energy of, and now it doesn't, because you have freed its fuel source. But the light is
Nice.
still pulled away from your staff and instead is yanked into lanterns that form up and down this street, the streets that lead into this central area. And where those chains holding down this person once were, basically a beacon forms of this light. And then we zoom out, and we are back in the real world, and you are all waking up. Some of you with extreme headaches.
Yeah, it do be like that, don't it?
Fucking compounding migraine over here.
Yeah.
You have
Just like-
advanced migraine now.
Yeah, just Star wakes up. Oh, good, we're here. Flops back down onto her siblings plus Rhoda.
How dare you insinuate that Rhoda is not a sibling?
Okay, fair point. Back onto
Honorary
all of her siblings.
All of her siblings. It's just that one of the siblings is a bear.
It just happens that one of your siblings is a bear. It's normal. That
It's
happens.
fine. We all adopted each other. Why does it? It doesn't matter.
Rhoda's adopted. I've got something that View's gonna want to do, but other stuff can happen first.
Yeah, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does Gio still have the cursed rock?
That's for Geo to know and you to find out later.
Oh boy!
I think Honey's just sort of gonna be the first to get up and sort of look over to the bed and be like, did it work? See.
Yeah, Barry's like scrambling and like peeking over the edge.
You dead?
Well,
I sure hope they aren't.
the first thing you notice is that the two people who were here with you before are gone.
Uh-oh.
Ruby Choco and Red Licorice have vanished into thin air. Don't know where they went.
I mean, considering the whispering we heard last time, probably to a different.
Yeah, we as the players.
Yeah.
Your princes are in a different castle. Anyway.
Don't cross the streams!
What about Memory Keeper? They still around?
She is. She's kind of just sitting over there in the corner, and she's just got a set of several different film strips, 6 different strips of film. Not that you know what film is. You've never heard of a movie.
Funny
But she
little
has she has 6 strips of film wrapped around her fingers, and she's inspecting them very closely with a warm smile on her face.
Oh.
Honey and Sugar Star. You both might
Yeah?
notice you guys have scars now.
Oh.
Oh, that's festive.
festive.
How they look like?
Well, honeys are much smaller than stars because Star got hit really bad.
Yeah.
But Star and Honey, there are seemingly burnt lines in your dough. Just swirling lines where it looks like sugar was melted on your skin.
Ouch.
Cool. Alright. Star kind of takes a moment to look at this and just like whoever's closest to her, I guess SG, just like, oh, hey, look at this weird thing. Just like pulls out her arm, shows.
Yeah, for Honey, it's just on your hands and goes a little bit up your wrists. For Star, it goes all the way up to your elbows on your hands, and there's also a bit of it on your face.
Cool. I guess I get to redraw Star's ref now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Maybe it'll go away after a sleep. Maybe.
We'll see.
I think they're scars, so no.
It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. Star's just curious.
Honestly, I don't think Honey notices at first because they do tend to wear gloves, but like they feel a little bit of an itch on their wrist and they pull their glove down a little bit and see and they're like, where oh
Hee-hoo.
Hee-hoo.
Cool.
He and
cool.
dare I say who. And Memory Keeper looks at all of you, winks, and vanishes.
Oh.
And then you hear a quiet groan from a voice that is very clearly not been used for a while. And then Bittersweet Cocoa sits up and just puts his hand to his head and is just, what on earth?
Are you feeling alright?
SG's
You
gonna pull
okay
out and
there?
offer their water skin.
He winces at the sudden input of sound and just light and just, oh god, everything all the time.
Everything happens so much.
Yeah.
Everything is so much input.
All of the time.
Because this man has been asleep for well over 100 years.
Entirely fair.
Yeah.
And just, God, he's tired. He puts a hand to his head and he's just like, what on earth? You. How?
The memory keeper asked us to. She's the one that helped us to get you awake.
And his face falters for a second, and you can roll insight as he says, you spoke to her.
Oh, you fucking would, wouldn't you?
14.
Finally, a good
Please
roll.
let it be
Natural
now.
20, 23.
Didn't roll
Oh
it
my
right.
goodness.
What's your insight plus one?
I'm
Natural
not.
20, 23.
I'm not gonna roll for the
Oh
bear.
no, only a 10.
19.
Yeah. So that's a 23, two 23s, a 19, a 10, and what was Morsky's roll?
14.
Yeah. So all of you can just pick up on just, oh, right, she's this guy's patron.
Yeah.
And it's probably been a very long time since he's heard from her. And then those of you who
Fair.
got, stupid high, there's also just the, oh, she does still care.
Aww.
Man.
She mentioned not being able to come before to Ruby.
And that look on his face, it just deepens, just, Ruby, my son's alive?
Yeah.
There's an immediate look of, oh shit, on SG's face.
I'm going to say Star was like, yeah, looked like he was guarding you, even. Like when he first got here. Is kind of out of it, but well, Red Licorice snapped him out of it.
He was here before we went to, wake you up, but we don't know where he went.
I can go check outside.
Maybe they had to go somewhere.
Another room, I'd guess.
He's just quiet for a minute, just so much new input. His son's alive, his patron still cares about him and wasn't able to get to him. Oh god.
Everything happens so pecking much, doesn't it?
Everything happens so pecking much. And he kind of wants to go back to sleep, but also no. He's had enough sleep for a fucking lifetime.
Understandable, really.
Yeah.
Plus, I can imagine he'd want to see his son.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't blame him for that, so.
Honey just says if you want to stay here and, get your bearings a bit, we can go look and see if he's still around. And tell him you're awake.
No, I think I've done quite enough of staying in bed.
All right.
And he's going to attempt. I say attempt. to actually get up, and that's going to be probably a con save because yay, muscle atrophy.
This man's been in a
As
coma.
you will reach over to assist, have advantage.
Yeah, so we'll start if possible.
I don't think you can get double advantage. But...
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
17!
Hey!
That's better!
Yeah, so I think how I want to flavor that is he tries to get up and just his legs aren't having it. It just near collapse. Oh god, okay. And then SG catches him and he just again that quiet muttered but very genuine thank you. And he's on his feet again.
Nice.
And he's looking around at all of you and he's just like, how old are you?
It's been more than
It's been a few months.
yeah. It's was it 2 or 3 months? I don't quite remember at this point.
Gio's gonna rattle off how many days it's been. They keep track of the sun. They keep got the sun and moon.
There wasn't anyone else.
You all shouldn't be in a place like this. You're children. You shouldn't be in a place like this. I appreciate it greatly, but who sent you?
Technically sweet cream, but also there isn't really anyone around, and we want to dentures to everything too.
You want to know what happened, and no one can really say without being too biased. So we're finding out for ourselves.
I think technically now we have divine endorsement.
That too.
Okay, I'm gonna roll deception.
Yeah.
Using insight.
Hey, can that deception be a 6?
6 on the dice, nice, because using important.
Well, shit, I guess it's a 6.
Alright, insight time.
Insight 18.
Insight.
Insight 17.
6 on the dice. 6 on the dice plus whatever the modifier is, which is a +3 apparently.
16.
So 9 deception versus 18 insight and 6 insight and 17 insight and 16 and fucking 21.
21.
Everyone but Honey. Dice Forcer, could you please be nice to Honey? For the love of God.
Dice person loves it when Honey does combat, but hates it when Honey does ability checks.
You can only get one or the other, apparently.
You can fight or you can talk to people, and Honey gets violence.
Honey's the dice person is like, Honey, you're too nice. Time to be violent.
The dice parser looked at Honey and said, you get to go ape shit. But just, yeah, there is just a look of just dawning horror on his face. Just, these are fucking children. These are children, and they were fighting basically the core elements of the Shadow Plague. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
And won.
Did a pretty good job of it, didn't we? Sure, some of us may have some scars, but don't worry about that. Or
You did a great job of it, but you are children. These
that's
are
fair.
fucking children.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the fact that these 3-month-old children fought a shadow plague and
Has
won.
he noticed yet what exactly it is that we're carrying?
Oh yeah, have you looked at the items on us? Now that we're actually sitting here, Star literally has hers pinned on her scarf.
Yeah, it makes sense that he might not have noticed SG holding the blades, because he didn't really use them very much, but...
Barry's shield is on her.
Well, he does notice them. And I need to roll a save.
Oh
Oh no.
Oh dear.
A walking crisis for this guy.
Oh no, that's an 11.
That's an 11. Okay, well, he doesn't immediately break down crying.
Oh,
My
So that's
goodness.
good. He's not holding together all that great. You know, SG, you're still helping him stand, so you feel him falter again and just... These are children. These are children carrying the artifacts that once belonged to his friends, to his allies, to the person he was in love with. These are children who have been sent out into a world he can only assume is destroyed by the Dark Sugar War, because what else would it be if no one was left except 5 children to send on this kind of mission? And he just says, I am so sorry for the world we have left you with.
Well, we gotta change things. We already did. So we're gonna
Might
change
not
more.
be the best, but it wasn't all your fault, and there's still plenty of good things, you know?
So how are we feeling in this chili tonight?
Okay, can I just say, one sec, the adults are talking amuses me.
Gods. There's a fucking weird sense of vindication on SG's end, I won't lie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of having fun thinking about Star has the obvious scars now, and look at whose artifact she's got.
Mm-hmm.
Must bring up some feelings.
You have no idea.
We are a walking
I-
crisis.
I do have to wonder, has he noticed SG's eyes?
Oh my god,
Is that
another
thing?
We are
SG
a walking
and Star are
crisis.
the Sugar Twins are going to be a reason for Cacao's many crises in the future.
Yeah, because
I feel.
fucking Star's got the scars and Pure Cream's emblem. Meanwhile, SG has one purple eye, one yellow eye, and the blades.
Like this time.
Don't forget, and dressed in the wardrobe of his people.
Yeah, and dressed in the
Yeah.
wardrobe of his people.
Yeah.
You might
I'm
actually
just-
be able to recognize some of the stuff that he's wearing as repurposed his kit.
Just, we stole your
Yes.
identity. It's ours now.
This time on Sweet Escape, the Sugar Twins give a bittersweet cacao a crisis.
Many.
Yeah.
Okay, hi, I'm back.
Welcome back. We're just
Yeah.
goofing off.
Yeah, so, you know, you opened your eyes when he healed you. He noticed. He's keeping quiet about it. It's very much a, we don't have time to unpack all that. We are in the middle of a danger situation.
But now we do. Now we can. How is he unpacking all that?
He is intentionally trying not to, and that's gonna be another deception check.
Let's go! Sadly, no more portent.
No, we use them well.
That's
we
a
don't need them.
four!
We don't need them.
Get seen!
Literally, we cannot.
I genuinely don't think.
That's the 20 from Star! Get perceived! I love that both the Sugar Twins got a 20.
I actually did a decent, semi-decent roll.
I love that the Sugar Twins got the insane role. That feels fitting somehow.
Yeah, there's something about that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Sugar
how do
Twins
I
for
put
living.
this? How do I put this? So it is incredibly just incredibly obvious to SG and to Sugar Star. Just he looks at SG's eyes, he looks at the brooch that Star has, and just there's just a look in his eyes. It's just oh. 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 Just italicized oh moment to the max. Oh God, please let the adults talking not ruin the stupid fucking recording. I'm gonna scream.
If I can use my recording.
Yeah, we're not hearing it on our end, so
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just it's this quiet oh moment of oh, my friends are gone.
And man.
Like he is momentarily speechless. He doesn't have words at the moment. Hey SG. SG.
Mhm.
Roll insight on your brain friend.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay. That's pretty good. Again. Get the scene again, maybe.
Yay!
Yeah, your brain friend is a little bit more distant now than they were in the Mindscape. Because again, when you're in the Mindscape, you're about as close as you can be to them without actually being in the same room. But this feeling is strong of just familiarity and just wanting to be there wherever you are. They want to be there right now because that's their person. That's their person. Their person is hurt. They want to help. Because I look at the fact that this guy has been knocked down from 80 to 9 hit points.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, since we were sitting around for a while, can I say that Star managed to cast Healing Elixir?
Yee, and you can also like put your strength back to normal.
Oh,
Yay!
Not 1 and 1.
Back to 5. And
Back to 5.
hey, bittersweet cacao. Star walks over and she has a sugar star in her hand. And just passes it over like, this can help heal a bit. I get the feeling you might need it.
Oh. Thank you. And he's just going to he holds it and he's not sure what to do with it.
Eat
You
crunch.
eat it. Like, Star quietly mimes like, you can eat.
there is in the background there is a crunching noise of just Geo's just crunching on a rock. She hasn't eaten a rock in a while. Well, she did, but she didn't eat one in reality, and so now she's hungry.
Yeah, and so he just quietly takes a bite and is just thinking.
I'll find the thing over
It's,
here,
2d4
but
plus
that
2, right?
is...
Yeah,
2d4
healing
plus 2.
elixir, isn't it?
Yep,
Yeah.
that is 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Alright, do you want to roll that or shall I?
I think that can be you. I don't mind either way, but
2d4 plus
2.
2d4 plus 2. It's like basically having a basic bitch healing potion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no,
It was the tiniest bite.
minimum. Oh, that sucks.
It was the
man.
tiniest bite.
yeah. I mean, hey, that brings him up to 13.
Better than nothing, I
He's got
suppose.
more hit points than SG does.
God.
Yeah, he has more hit points than Star at the moment.
Percentage-wise, SG is higher, but numerically.
Yeah,
Yep.
we are all so squishy, man.
And he's just quietly looking around at all of you and just eventually asks, "What is it that brought you out here?"
Well, there was this cookie, named Red Licorice, and, he's, been sort of traveling with us while we try to figure things out, and, he sort of helped us get here.
Said that Ruby Choco was in this castle probably, and well, he was. And well, we want to find out more about what happened, so we're trying to talk to people who might know.
Do you plan on continuing to travel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the idea. Try and make our way around the continent.
Yeah.
And his brow furrows with a bit of concern, and he just says, "I may not be as skilled as I once was, but if you would permit me, I'd like to come with you to make sure nothing too terrible happens. You are all far too young to be on this kind of quest."
Don't you need to rest?
Yeah, sure.
We have adult supervision now.
To be honest, I think it would be better if you came with us than staying here. No,
Yeah,
no
you're-
offense or anything, but
Yeah, that's right.
There isn't exactly many people here anyhow, so like, you can come with us.
We're adults! Woo!
Yeah! Now Red Licorice won't be alone.
Oh, Red Licorice!
that's if he's still here and didn't leave with Ruby.
Yeah, Gio's hopped up at that. It's just, she's been, like, leaned back against Rhoda all this time. She's hopping up and she's just like, I'll find them! And she's just numing.
But you!
Yeah.
Geo Cookie go Noom.
Wait, hold, hang on.
We should probably go after them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
I think Star would like come and try to like help be support, but she's do a job of that.
Star is fucking tiny. Let the tall
Yeah.
one relatively close to his size be the crutch.
Yeah, Star will just go and
if-
Star will go beside SG, then just
If I
support.
remember correctly, there's like a fucking 2 foot size difference between this guy and SG. And there's a foot size difference between SG and Star, so like...
You would be correct. Star is tiny, she cannot change this.
yeah. And Barry will try to be helpful, but also she's not small. She's like 5'8", I think, is what we decided. But like, you know, points at Bittersweet Coco, who is much taller than that.
Mm-hmm.
I point at Gio, who is 4'9".
God, child.
Yeah.
Little. How short
We
is the Star again?
Like 5'1", I think.
Yeah, Star's 5'1", because
right.
Sugarglass is 6'1.5".
Right.
God.
Small.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's
I think
go,
it's like
team.
I think it's like sugar glass on one end and berry on another. It's a bit unbalanced because of, you know, both height difference between the two of them and then height difference between them and Coco. But they're trying their
Coco is
best.
fucking tall.
Yeah, they're trying their best.
We'll teamwork our way out of this. We got Honey and Star as the moral support.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm,
God, I love this party.
me too.
Same. Same. I admit I'm also in my head going, now how could I draw out Star's new reference? Because he...
Indeed.
Boy, oh boy.
And I think the last thing we get before we pan out and fade to black
Mm-hmm.
is Geo, you ran ahead of the party
Mm-hmm.
to go look for red licorice. You feel a weight in your pocket.
Ah.
She puts her hand
That's
in her
what I
pocket.
picked. Ah,
She puts her hand in her pocket. She's still running, but she does slightly slow it.
And your hand touches something. It's not the rough piece of broken stone that it was before. Instead, your fingers slip over a smooth, glassy gemstone.
What? What the fuck?
She likes that. She's gonna pull that out. Just for a quick moment, just corner of her eye look. It's always nice to look at a new sample.
And the last shot of the episode is of this deep purple crystal that glows from within with a faint red light and of a smile on Geo's face. And that's where we end!
I have acquired the Kurt and scars in today's episode.
Alright,
On
curse
an
number
adult.
1, baby.
And an adult.
Well, 2.
Yeah.
Right, 2. Right, I forgot, Brain Buddy. Yeah, curse number 2 acquired.
God damn it, Geo.
God fucking damn it, Geo.
Well, at the very least, you're not going to be too difficult to bop on ahead, and we can try and get a honey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening, everybody. I hope my players had fun. Everyone have a lovely day.
Absolutely.
Definitely, that was awesome.
Bye.
Bye, everyone!
Bye!
Yeah.